Dear family and friends of Tom, my name is Jason Chan. Tom was my work colleague, business partner twice, maybe actually more than that, I lost count. Turned a close friend who I admire and look up to. So our story began way back in November 2016. I had first met Tom at a UNSW event related to virtual reality. As many of you know, Tom's right into technology. Coincidentally, that event was organised with one of his other close friends named Carlos, that he had known from his other university careers. Anyway, while I was packing up what we call a telepresence robot, Tom was curious and came up and introduced himself and asked a few questions about the robot, and also introduced me to Liana. That's the first time I met Liana. So I had really good memories from that get-go. During our conversation, I asked him what his interests were and if he was working on anything at the moment. He mentioned he was actively researching something called binaural audio and writing a paper about brainwave entrainment. And I thought, wow, this guy is a brainiac. I thought, oh, I'm going to communicate with this guy. Anyways, he was so friendly and open and just had this energy about him. I just really wanted to get to know him more. So coincidentally, the year before, I worked on a project that was related to what he was researching. And I wanted to give him this machine so that he could explore it and we could talk about it. And so we connected instantly after that day. We saw each other almost every day at work. And out of hours, we would exchange many messages, and I meant many messages, so they would go on for at least an hour or two, and emails as well on top, and of course, conversations on the phones. Not long after there was a hackathon held at UNSW, and he mentioned he had this wonderful health app idea that uses the spatial audio that he was researching and GPS technology, but he couldn't attend due to conflicting arrangements. I think it was actually in Newcastle, was it, Leanne, possibly? So for some reason, the shy introvert me, who absolutely freaks out at public speaking, volunteered to pitch for Tom because he had this magic about him. So, and yeah, it's not just the magic, but also the way he helps people overcome fears. I'm sure many of you can relate to that. So we pitched the idea, we attracted a few students and staff members, including our close friend Bruno, who's here today. Tom then worked remotely with us while he was away, and we did the final pitch. And I actually found this message yesterday, on the 5th of December 2016, after the pitches were done, and the judges announced the results. His idea was so brilliant, it won People's Choice Award. And so I found that message today, actually, yesterday. And from that point, Tom said, why don't we commercialise this and turn it into an app that could help other people? So the app basically came about from when he missed the last bus going home. The girls were talking about how Tom sometimes forgets things and that, and I guess he forgot when the last bus was. So he had a really long walk home, and he thought, oh, I just wish there was someone with me. So then he thought, wow, why can't I do it virtually using audio? So you would hear a voice in your headphones as you're walking, and the GPS would like follow you, and then like the person would guide you and keep motivating you to get to your final destination. So that was his idea. And so we pitched that, and as I say, it won People's Choice Award, and he was extremely happy with that. He had no expectation, and so it was one of the greatest surprises for him. Anyways, yeah, thank you to him for starting Stepsonic. I got to spend even more time getting to know Tom. So it wasn't just at work, it was outside of work. So I got every time we met, he was full of energy and positivity, also buzzingly, excitedly, always wanting to tell me the latest research and news that he had read about or heard about. Every time we spoke, my mind would be so stimulated. If I had to choose an emoji, it would be one of those moment blown ones, where your brain's going to flying off. Tom just he just had that. He was one of the most brilliant men I had ever met. Tom was also always very keen to meet new people, as Hugh and Liana mentioned, and had started to take me to meetups. I'm a shy introvert, so that's a no-go for me. But Tom had a way of convincing you, come along, give it a try at least once. And so I started going to meetups with him. Often when I went, I would just stand next to Tom and listen to our conversations. Tom had noticed after a short time, and he started to turn the conversations so that I would be included by asking what do you think, Jason? Or do you agree as well? He was also very thoughtful and inclusive. That's one thing I really loved about Tom. He would not stand to see someone excluded from any environment. He would always try and make sure that person felt included and belonging. As the years went by, we got to know each other's families and celebrated birthdays, Christmas, New Year's together. So many happy memories created. Throughout the 9 years of friendship, Tom and I had always been a big part. Tom had always been a big part of my life through my ups and downs. He always supported me, and I would support him as well. He taught me that health, family, friends should always be top priority over work, projects, business, as time is precious. He also taught me to be brave and take steps to give things a go, even when it's uncomfortable or you think you can't. Tom, thank you for all your love, care, kindness you had shared with us all, and all the happy and funny times too. Rest in peace, my beautiful friend. You will be truly missed. Love always, Jason.
Thank you, Jason. Well, we have certainly been well reminded today what an incredible person and such a fine, decent human being Tom was. And I know that what has been shared here will have found echo in the hearts and minds of all of you present and watching. So for the next few moments, could I invite you to be with your memories of Tom, which will be aided by the photographs that will now come up on the screen, accompanied by the music of Van Morris and then Into the Mystic. Thanks, Chris.
And the bonnie boat was one as we sailed into the mystic. Oh, when I hear the sailors cry, smell the sea and feel the sky. Let your soul and spirit fly into the mystic. When that foghorn blows, I will be coming home. And when the foghorn blows, I want to hear it. I don't have to fear it. Just say so. Just like way back in the days of old. And we never Sunday we was bold. When that fall comes, you know I will be coming home. Yeah, when that fall comes, I gotta hear it. I don't have to fear it. I'm gonna get this love. Just like way back in the days of old. And together we will flow into the mystic. Come on, girl.
Great memories in there indeed, family and friends. But now, with your memories, with your thoughts and feelings very much in your hearts and minds, we come to the moment when we must take our leave of Tom. And there is sadness in this parting, for we will not be sharing his company here on earth again. Being the person that he was, though, with his beautiful character, he wouldn't want you to be too sad now on his account. In fact, these words from an unknown author entitled The Legacy are most appropriate because it's something that Tom might even say to you at this time. When I die, give what is left of me to children. If you need to cry, cry for your brothers walking beside you. Put your arms around anyone and give them what you need to give to me. I want to leave you with something better than words or sounds. Look for me in the people that I have known and loved. And if you cannot live without me, then let me live on in your eyes, your mind, and your acts of kindness. You can love me most by letting hands touch hands and letting go of children that need to be free. Love does not die. People do. So, when all that is left of me is love, give me away. And that would be Tom's attitude. But also you know that through the memories that you have of him, he will continue to live on for you. He will ever be part of your lives. We live in time and space, but there's more to life than just those things. While our bodies cease to exist, love does not die, as that poem reminded us. And truth is stronger than the grave. Our affection for Tom and the memory of the good he did unite us with him in a special way at this time. Time of farewell. For at life's end, the body must return to whence it came, ashes to ashes, dust to dust. We see a life that has been well lived down through the years, but that life has come to a close. Would you please stand? So, with respect, with reverence, we now commit the body of Thomas Whiston Fenton-Kerr to nature's keeping, as we say, Tom, farewell, and rest in peace. And so, family and friends, our service here comes to a close. On behalf of the family, and again with Curie and Liana, thank you all for coming, and thank you for having me share this special time with you all today. Thanks to Rachel and the team from Timeless Funerals for looking after us, and Chris, our concierge. Thanks also to those watching via the live stream service. The celebration of Tom's life, though, is not yet over. You're all invited to join together in the Wallamata Function Centre, which is the building up here behind us, and there you can share memories further over refreshments. Now, as we leave the pavilion here today, you are all welcome, family members first, to place a flower of tribute on Tom's coffin to say your own personal farewell, and then proceed to the function centre to continue the celebration of his good life. Our final song, with which we will go, was written by his good friend Jason. Thank you, Jason. So to In My Heart, let us go in peace. Thank you very much, Emma. And condolences to you.
Thank
All
you.
the very best for you.
No, it was very good. It was so good to hear so many things. I didn't know so many things. What a great life he had, and how loved he
He would
was.
have
And
liked it, you know? He would have liked it.
he would have.
He would have had a giggle too.
I think we should all get together.